but apparently this is like a, I don't know, related to the game in some way. And doesn't play during the game, so we're gonna watch it anyway.
He shall appear from a far eastern land across the sea. A young man who has yet to know his potential. This potential is a power that could either destroy him or realize his will. His courage shall determine his fate.
You want me to do a tier 3 emote of just an old, grumpy old man?
The path he must traverse, fraught with adversity. I await whilst praying. For this destiny predetermined since ancient times. A pitch-black night unfolds with the morning star as its only light. And thus the saga begins.
Now, we could have had her talking in Chinese. Actually, just out of curiosity, I want to hear that cutscene in its original language. Hold on, this is a blind playthrough for me. I've played the beginning of this game and that's it. Audio, let's hear that in the default language. We're just gonna wait a second for that cutscene to play again. If you come up with something better, you can slot it in. That is true. I can get a bunch of emotes approved and just have them in the reserves and swap them out whenever I feel like it. Like someday the banana gun will probably become a tier 1 emote. Alright, here we go. I just want to hear the original. I want to hear the original dub versus the English dub. She's speaking Japanese. She's not even speaking Chinese.
かの願い叶えしこともそのもの勇み立つ時我を求めん共に荒れ野の道を行かん待ちて願え開口は我の古よりの定めなり漆黒の世は広がりしも明星は一つ輝き長き物語は今始まれり
It sounded more profound. FYI, my sound is off. Phone call. Cool. Evil didn't even get to hear the comparison. Good thing there's subtitles. I wonder if the subtitles sounded different. Anyway, we're playing in English because that's what we do. That's what we decided. I mean, technically, if you can hear it, the subtitles will sound different, because in Japanese, you're picturing the voice in English when you read the subtitles, and in English, you're just hearing the voice. Anyway. I hear colors. Yokosuka. I didn't even get to read that. That's a real thing, though. There are people whose senses cross over, and some people can, like, hear colors or taste colors. I know you were kidding, but it's a real thing. I don't know what it's called. But it's, your senses cross over. You can see, like, you associate, like, you think of a number and associate a color with it, or vice versa, or a taste, or any number of strange combinations. Anyway, let's watch.
Ryo-san, I'm alright, but Hazuki-sensei...
My father?
I love the music already. Where is your evil IRL? Well, that was an old lady. But I mean, it would have been just as funny. And we gotta watch. This is like a classic. This is gonna play out like a Hong Kong Fu movie.
Fukusan! Fukusan! Ryo-san! Fukusan! Father!
Stay back, Ryo. For the last time, where is the mirror? I've no intention of telling you.
The instruments do sound amazing. I feel like I'm watching a movie from the 90s.
Father! Why you...
Now then. No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell. No, don't! Hand over the mirror. Or else, your son. Wait! The mirror, it's buried under the cherry tree. Do you remember Chao Sun Ming? Chao? That's the name of the man you killed in Moon Swoon. It can't be. You! Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior.
Father...
Bendy-sama, we have it.
This is like Star Wars level orchestra.
Father...
Forgive me for leaving you alone.
What are you saying? Father!
Your friends. Keep friends. Those you love close to you.
No. Father! No!
Now, what I do know about this game is that it's considered a masterpiece ahead of its time. Four days later. Keep in mind, this came out in the 90s.
For Hazuki-sensei.
Before the GameCube or PS2 had even come out. Okay, I've got my notebook here. Mirror with dragon design stolen. Lon D, murdered dad. Wore dragon robe. Rare fight style tattoo on his arm. In Menkun, dad killed a man named Chao Soon Ming. What happened that day in the dojo? And the game has begun. I want to check something, actually. Okay. Now, there are fighting moves, but fighting doesn't happen all the time in this game, from my understanding. Also, a lot of the fighting moves were used... they used, motion capture to do. Which was much, much newer technology when this came out. Alright, hold on, let me listen to this. Yeah, very much the same kind of song. It probably was the inspiration. This game came out in... Hold on, let me see exactly when Shenmue came out. Shenmue came out December 29th, 1999, so just barely came out in the 90s. But still, before PS1, before PS2 and GameCube, yeah. I never said you were wrong, Evil. I just wanted to hear the song for reference, as I didn't know what song you were talking about. Anyway, this is a game, and I don't know much about it, other than I've played the beginning of it, and then decided that I would stream it someday. I know that this game's considered a masterpiece, and also is considered extremely ahead of its time. I'm nipping it in the bud because you would accuse me of being wrong eventually. I only accuse you of being wrong when I know you're wrong. And here's an example of the level of interactivity you can do in just a small room in this game. I want you to keep in mind, games like Detroit Become Human were not a thing yet. What is this? I guess this is a copy of the game that I am playing. Yeah, I'll just take that. Good thing I'm gonna leave that on and run the electricity bill. I got my Sega Walkman, apparently. Which is not a real thing, to my knowledge. I don't think Sega ever went into making their own audio players. A picture. We haven't even dived into the meat and potatoes of the game. I just wanted to show off the kind of crap you can do. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? I haven't asked that yet. I love the, robotic movement of my hand. I want to check one more thing real quick. Sorry. So keep in mind, this came out the same year as Final Fantasy VIII. I gotta say, what's my character's name? Rio looks a little better than Squall. as far as character model is concerned. You know, I think of that Final Fantasy VIII scene with "You're the best looking guy here." Is there really a recorder, a Sega brand? Wow, they really did make audio players. Alright, I stand corrected. I guess they were trying to compete with Sony, not just in the video game market. Oh, it was a... So it was for... that. What you just showed me was for playing games off of cassette tapes. I see. Well, it's close enough. Can I open this thing on the right? Yep, I can. Why this is necessary? Who knows, but... Anyway. I'm going to assume that that close level of interaction is going to come into play during the investigating.
Ryo-san, you should still be resting.
I'm fine, really. And you? Are you alright?
Yes, but I must keep busy, otherwise I'll get depressed.
I understand. But you needn't work too hard.
Yes. Oh, by the way, I have this for you. This is for today. From tomorrow, I'll leave it on top of the shoe cabinet every day.
Do you know where Fukusan is?
Fukuhara-san? I believe he's in the dojo.
Really? Thanks.
Is Fukusan? Fukusan. Evil. Fukusan. What do we got here? Oranges? I'll take that. She just handed him 86 bucks. Was that how much she handed? Oh, I can't take the orange. Alright. Is that how much she handed me? Because I have 10,000 yen right now. That is what the magic book says. Keep in mind I had some money already before she handed it to me. Yo, what do we got in here? A Saturn? What is that? Does that say Saturn? I think that's the Saturn. Maybe it was a different exchange rate back then. Well, yeah, I mean, the odds are the exchange rate was a little different. This is 86. I think Japan was in their bubble economy right now. So yen was very, very, valuable. Batteries! Gotta have those. Those look like D-cell. I stand corrected. I enjoy how I am quoting the Shout Sega and Evil is quoting the sing-songy version. Sega! You guys know about, Sagata Sanshiro? You made sounds. Sagata Sanshiro. He was the old mascot for Sega a while. Well, not really mascot, advertising mascot. No, what the fuck are you talking about? Looks like it's time for education. Sagata Sanshiro was a character that they created for advertising Sega. We'll watch a little bit of this. This is a 10-minute video. We're not watching the whole thing. Is that a dip? No.
野球しようぜ。
オッケー。
行こう行こう。お前ら今日はやったよ。
任しとけ。
姿三四郎。取れ。ほら。
姿三四郎。
姿団しろ。
音速ハリネズミソニックのレースゲームソニック R。
This claims to have subtitles. Hold on. There we go.
姿三四郎。はあ。ほら。ほら。
Sagata Sanshiro beats the shit out of people. And then gives them a Sega Saturn to play. Shining Force 3.
Segata Sanshiro からのプレゼント、三四郎ディスクもついている。セガサタン。
サンタさん来るかな？来るかな？
Didn't we just watch this one?
あ、サンタさん。わーい。サンタさん、ラジコンちょうだい。私ぬいぐるみ。ちょうだいちょうだい。うわ
セガサタンシロー。セガタ三四郎からのプレゼント、三四郎ディスクもついている。セガサタン。
I love the crying kid.
遊びの道に魂込めた一人の男が今日も行く。真面目に遊ぶ。
By the way, let me share some of the plot. Whoa, no. Go back. Let me share some of the plot of Sagata Sanshiro, because Sega, starts failing as a company around this time. And so they reflect that in their Sagata Sanshiro commercials. Let me see if I can find the one where he dies.
頭を使う表裏一体頭脳ゲームソロクライシス
This is the one where he dies. This is the last one.
あとはドリームキャストの発売を待つばかりだ。
瀬形三四郎は君たちの心に真剣遊戯セガサターン
Anyway, back to Shenmue. Died like he lived. Like a fucking lunatic. Kill that old woman? No, then I won't get my allowance. I need money and I don't have a job. Wow, this is a cool hallway. What are you doing? What are you, dusting off the Saturn? What are you doing? You're gonna damage it. She's like washing it off with a sponge. Also, I'd like to point out the clock in the top right corner. That's like, we are actively wasting our daylight. Can I cook? We have a whole ass house here and we don't have like a oven. Like a stovetop. We have 2 hot plates. Alright. We got a toaster oven, which looks like a photo of a real-life toaster oven. And we have a freezer and a fridge. And nothing of any importance in any of it, apparently. After, I'm just gonna look around the house for a second, and then we're gonna go outside and actually play the game. Oh yeah, hey, here's one of those Japanese toilets I told you guys about. Look. It's a real-life squatty potty from 1986. Realistic and educational. Yes, and violent. Don't forget that part. We are going to be beating the shit out of people at some point. Here's Dad's memorial. It's not a shrine.
I will get them, Father.
It is not a shrine to Michael Jackson. Although Michael Jackson was pretty popular in Japan. What's this? Matches? Hell yeah. Time for some arson. I don't know what half these items... Is that fuck you, son? No. Fuku-san is still alive. smoke. It is the 80s. Also, I'd like to add, the third game in the series came out on the PS4. Alright, one more room to check. It's already noon, and I haven't even left the house.
Dear Ryo, those who follow the path of a warrior must be ready to die. In order to stand by their convictions. Live for one's convictions. Die for one's convictions. That is how I lived my life. Ryo, it is up to you to discover your path and follow it through.
My father must have known that Lan Li was coming.
The path of Kung Fu ass-kicking. You got it, Gearjo. We're doing Shenmue. I've never played this game before, so it ought to be something. A key.
What's this key for?
Well, I'm glad I checked the house out, because I just found like a crusty old...
A key? But to what?
This is the horror. This is going to take you to the horror part of the game. All I know is that 3 was a bit of a dud. Yeah, I mean, I heard that 3 was kind of not
This may come in handy.
super popular. But 3, from what I've seen, plays almost the same way as 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast, even though it's a PS4 game. But I've also heard that people who liked the first 2 liked 3 a lot. Also, there's an anime coming out for this, which we'll watch the trailer for at some point. Kind of forgot about that. That got announced, not like a few months ago. We will watch the trailer for the anime, sometime today, but we've already had enough interruptions and we haven't even stepped out of the house. So I'd like to actually get into the game a little bit. I still got my socks on. No, I didn't want to look at the photo. It is certainly a wall there. Is there like a safe behind one of the photos or something? Yo, rotary phone. I can't believe that this old as heck game gonna get an anime. Yeah. Flashlight. That may come in handy. It's Harry Mason's flashlight. Yeah. No, it isn't. Harry Mason's flashlight is like a pocket flashlight. Whoa, okay, you can run. Here's my bonsai trees. I'm going to base my knowledge of Japan off of this game. Much like Skyknight based his knowledge of Korea off of Sweet Home. When I retire, I'm gonna live in a house that looks like this. And have my own dojo in the backyard.
Keep your balance. That's right. Now listen. Tighten up your abdomen. Straighten up. Find your center of balance. Yes, like that. Yes, good.
They are less likable than the characters from Korean Home Alone that we watched last night. What do you mean these characters are less likable? How? We've only just met them.
Ryo-san, is everything okay? Don't worry, I'm fine. I want to ask you about that man. Oh, that man. The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about? Landi demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo. The black suits? Catch the names? I don't know. They came out of nowhere. I see. Thanks, Fuku-san. If you remember anything at all, be sure to tell me. Ryo-san, why? What you gonna do? Ryo-san, where are you going? You're not going after them. Please don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei. They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge. I need to do this for my father.
This is a story of revenge, which means that we're currently streaming 2 of those. I just kind of realized that. Where's my katana? I'll show them.
Fuku-san. What? About those men? If you go after them, take me too. No way. Why not? I don't want to lose anyone close to me again. Hazuki-sensei took care of me since I was 15 years old. That's 10 years. He was like a father to me. I appreciate your intentions, but you have to understand. But Ryo-san...
So this guy's 25. Can we fight him?
If you think of anything, tell me, okay? Of course I will.
We'll show him. Ugh. Shit. All right, let's leave Yamanose. So one of the reasons this game was considered so ahead of its time is that before GTA, this game, obviously GTA 1 and 2 were out, but before like 3D GTA, this game created a city full of characters that was fully explorable.
Noriko.
What's up?
About that day.
That day? The day of the incident. I heard about it from Nozomi. It must be hard for you.
This is the kind of voice
No,
acting to
I'm
expect,
fine.
by the way, since we chose English.
Did you see any men wearing black suits that day?
No, I didn't. What about them?
It's nothing, really.
You know, we could have had Japanese voice acting that was probably just as cheesy, but it doesn't matter because we can't understand it.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
I
bro.
want to ask you something. Yeah? What is it? That day, did you see any men wearing black suits?
That day? No, I didn't see them.
I see.
Hey, bro. Nice cock.
See ya.
Let's annoy our neighbors.
Perhaps they're out?
Yeah, I think they're right there. I see some children.
Hi there.
Hi, doll. What are you doing?
Nothing really. Hey,
Hey, mister! Wanna play with me?
some other time, okay?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be out playing with children. I've got a dad to avenge.
Hmm?
Hey, doll.
Hi, Megumi. You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
Sure.
Okay, then I'll show you.
Is this your kitten?
But this kitty, see? She's all alone.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
A black car?
Yeah, and she said it was really scary. And then me and Sis, we buried the mommy cat. And so now I can be the kitty's mommy. But Mommy says we can't keep the kitten at home.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Dried fish or fried tofu? I'm gonna go with fish, considering it's a cat. I don't know how much a cat would appreciate tofu.
Do this, so it's easier to eat.
Wow, she's eating.
She's so tiny, but already an orphan.
It's so sad. Yamagi-san almost got ran over too.
Yamagashi-san?
Yeah, the car was going so fast, he got shocked and fell. And hurt his backside, so now he stays home all day. When I go to the candy shop, I always stop by to visit him.
Yeah, it's close by there. Megumi, you need to be careful around cars too.
Yes.
Well, I've got to go now.
But wait, we gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Oh, well, when I think of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise? Bye-bye, y'all.
Bye-bye.
Alright, I guess we're looking for Yamagashi-san. And also, this game's off to a sad start. I don't like the cat. Its mom getting run over. That reminds me of when I was a kid. We were driving on a road and we found a hedgehog that had got hit. Not a hedgehog, a raccoon. Wow, why did I say hedgehog? It's because we're talking about Sega. Raccoon that got hit, and there was a baby raccoon there that my dad took and we nursed back to good health and then brought to a dude who reintroduced it to the wild. But for a little while as a kid, I had a pet raccoon. Going somewhere. Alright, we gotta find the candy shop and find Yamagishi-san. Because he hurt his ass. My ass!
Excuse me.
Yes?
What's this nameplate say?
I don't... You're shit out of luck, lady.
It says Tajima.
Does it? I'm trying to find the Yamamoto's house, but see, my eyesight is bad, so...
Don't worry. I'll look for it. Wait for me in that park up ahead.
You're so kind. Thank you so much.
Evil, I don't think I can just kill people and steal their stuff. I don't think this game works like that. I can't just, like, go into punch mode. Okay, she's looking for the Yamamoto house. Yamagishi.
Where do the Yamamotos live anyway?
What a shitty game. Ouch, Evil. Ouch. Ito. Nishida. I'm gonna assume we're looking for... Maybe if it was a Yakuza game. You know, this is made by Sega, and it is... You know, almost a Yakuza game. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Liu. My Mind Steel Trap, by the way, everybody, is a cousin of mine. Akasaka. And no, I didn't coerce them into coming to the stream today. It's a complete surprise to me as well. Mitsui. Yamamoto. Found it.
Yamamoto. That's it. Guess I'll go get that lady.
Wherever she is. Oh, she's right over here, probably. On the swings. Aren't you a little old to be playing on the swings?
Ma'am, I found it.
Did you? Thank you so very much.
This is it.
Thank you for taking the time to help me, young man.
I have to go now.
There are so few helpful young people these days.
I just got an achievement for that. She's gonna go inside and murder that whole family. Jet Cola. I want one. Grape. Orange. I want orange. When are we going bowling? Are you making a GTA 4 reference? We can go bowling if you really want to. Yo, this would be the perfect time to watch some Japanese Fanta commercials.
Ah, good.
So good I drank the whole thing. Abe store, 9 o'clock to 19 o'clock. And then we can buy toys.
100 yen each. Maybe just one.
Definitely a good use of our money.
I know this.
I don't. It looks like a Sonic character. Hey guys, check out my Sonic OC. Bark.
I should try again.
Yeah, try again. I want to get Sonic. Holy fuck, I got Sonic!
I know this.
Do you? Sponsor.
I should try again.
The fact that I got Sonic as soon as I was like, I want to get Sonic. Because there's like 100 of these little things. Who did I get this time? Did I just get Tails too? Wow, okay.
This is cool.
He likes Tails more than he likes Sonic. Not that he knows who either of them are.
I should try again.
No, we can't waste any more of our allowance.
I'll pass.
You are living on an allowance and wasting it on cheap Sonic toys and Fanta. I haven't even walked into the candy store yet. There's so much shit in here to look at. Wait, what is this? Plans on boiling down the petroleum later for food. It's like cooking leather boots and eating them. Potato chips, 120 yen. Caramel. Don't you read Japanese? Not that Japanese. That is katakana mostly, which I know almost zero of. Squid legs. Salami. I could probably buy the squid legs and feed them to the cat.
So, are you gonna buy this, little Ryo?
I'll take this one.
Buy Grandma's money. Thanks for the squid legs. Also, I could kind of read something on the squid legs, so I want to look at them again. What does that say? Ika... No, focus on it. Do the thing where you, like, zoom in on it. What does that say? Ika, and then there's a kanji character. And then some katakana characters. Ika something is squid. So, there you go. There's a little bit of Japanese for you, evil.
I'd better not.
Use your limit break. Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani? There you go, you're welcome. You disappoint me yet again. You have brought a great dishonor to your family. I'm sorry, father. I'd like to point out, like, Duke Nukem in the bottom of this poster. What do we got over here? Toys. Yo, I want these America, like, party poppers. Alright, later, bitch. It's 5:50 p.m. and we have done almost nothing. We have to look for the old man who lives near here. And I've forgotten his name already. What was his name? Yamagishi? Something like that? Where does Yamagishi live? Actually, I have a notebook. Yamagishi-san almost got hit by the black car. So I did remember his name.
Now, Yuki. Yo! Got a sec?
Sure. Hey, is everything okay?
Camera angle.
Yeah, but hey, on that day, did you see any men wearing black suits?
Black suits? No, I sure didn't.
I see. Any idea who might know about those men in black suits?
Maybe Sakuragaoka Gossip Gaggle might know something. You know how they're always yakking over near the payphone. Try asking them.
Good idea.
He is gonna snap his neck clean off. Also, we've played it. We've played a little bit here. Let me show off the trailer for the anime real quick, so that we can get that out of the way and get back to the game, because the game is getting interesting. Shenmue anime trailer. This was announced a little while ago.
Coming across the sea From a distant land in the east, he shall appear. A young man, unaware of his own strength. A strength that can both destroy him and bring his dreams to fruition. As it is written upon the stars from long, long ago. A dragon will rise from the earth, conjuring dark clouds to blot out the heavens. A phoenix will descend from above, delivering purple wind with a flap of its wings. Yet even as the sky is devoured by darkness, a single morning star radiates its bright light. That long, winding tale shall now begin.
Shenmue, the animation, coming in 2022. An Adult Swim and Crunchyroll original.
So there you go. Conversation. If Ryo is able to converse with someone, an icon will appear in the lower right corner. Yeah, we saw some of those scenes already, just in the beginning of this game. So, oh, gotta turn the volume back down. It looks like it's gonna be pretty faithful. It is 6 o'clock. I don't know when we should go home, but I'm gonna keep looking for Yamagishi real quick. Oh, I found Yamagishi already, I just wasn't paying attention.
I don't have any reason to be here. I shouldn't intrude.
Well, yeah, you do. You need to talk to Yamagishi. Are you Yamagishi?
Yamagishi-san.
Oh, it's you, Ryo.
Did you hurt your ass? By the way, hold on, I got a thing. Sky Knight reminded me of this. So much for no more interruptions. I promise this will be funny. Nope, talk to him.
How is your back?
Yes, it's much better. But how did you know?
I heard from someone in the neighborhood that you almost got ran over by a car.
Well, it must have been Megumi or Sumiya-san who told you. That driver was insane.
Could you tell me about what happened with that car?
Sure. This black car came flying around the corner over by Sakuragaoka Park and went towards Dobuita.
A black car? Did you see the license plate number?
Maybe if there hadn't been any snow. And to make matters worse, I fell over. So I never had the chance.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear you're okay.
A black car. I think that's what he said. I was too busy moving the text around. Let's read what our notebook said. The black car went towards Dobuita. Maybe people who work there saw it. We gotta go to Dobuita. But I think we might want to get going home soon. I don't even know where Dobuita is, so... But there is a little, like, map here. To Dobuita. Oh, it's this way. I mean, Evil didn't even deny it. He was just like, clearly. Would denying it have made a difference? It would have been funny. Aside from that, no. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna like...
Akasaka-san,
Hi, Ryo.
that day, did you see a black car?
A black car?
I hear it came from Sakuragaoka and drove through Double Wheat at full speed.
I had no idea.
I see.
Ryo, why don't you try asking people on the shopping street? Maybe someone saw it down there.
Yeah?
Yeah? I am voice acting. Are you smoking yet? That guy's smoking. Vaping wasn't invented yet, it's only 1986. Yo, I gotta be honest, the soundtrack is great. I like the soundtrack. Yo, there's that little girl that has the cat.
Nozomi.
Ryo, have things settled down for you any?
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do, be sure to let me know.
Yeah.
I thought it was Evil that posted that last message for a second, just because of the context of the
Did you happen to see a black
contents.
car that day?
A black car?
Yeah, it wasn't the kind of car usually seen around here.
You know, a car like that splashed mud on me when it sped past.
Really?
Yeah.
I like her
Did you see
turtleneck.
who was in the car?
No, I didn't. It was too fast. But I heard a rumor that Tom had an argument with the people in the car.
Do you mean Tom at the hot dog truck?
Yeah. Why are you asking about that car?
No reason. See you later.
Ryo, cheer up, will ya?
Yeah, see you.
Ryo is a bad liar. Tom Hot Dog Truck had words with black car men. Yo, tomato. Tomato store. What does tomato store sell? Only Sega brand products. Wait, are these music? Because I'm gonna have to buy these if these are music. Wow, much notes you have. What?
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Draw a ticket, please.
You are winner.
5th prize.
Yeah, Yen is burning a hole right through my
The
coat.
prize is inside the capsule.
Oh, I want Metal Sonic. Give me Metal Sonic. What did I get? The fuck is that? Ida 2.
Come again, Ryo.
That was the dumbest one I could have won. But yeah, I can't hold on to the yen. I just gotta buy everything. It's like my real life shopping habits. Gotta buy it. I don't even know what it is. I'm gonna buy it.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Yep. Imagine walking up to walking into a store, picking up one item, paying for
Draw a
it,
ticket, please.
going back to the shelves, picking up another item, paying for it.
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
What? And then I'll take this.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
What made no sense?
Draw a ticket, please.
Fifth prize.
Oh yeah, that made no sense, yeah. Apparently buying merchandise means you have less chance of winning.
The prize is inside the capsule.
Even though you're drawing tickets from a thing. I got a... Oh, I thought that was a grenade for a second. Delivery moped. Cool, I'm so excited.
Come again, yo.
My super secret weakness, gacha games. I'm not even playing this for the gacha. I'm playing this for the goddamn... I just want these cassette tapes.
Yo, may I help you?
This.
Give me another prize.
Draw a ticket, please.
I didn't buy when did I buy makeup?
No prize.
Especially since you bought merchandise.
I don't know what that means. Y'all should see when he plays Yakuza. I'm going to stream Yakuza someday. Milk. I'm gonna buy some milk for the cat. When was the last time you saw milk in a glass bottle?
Yo, may I help you?
This.
How much of my money have I spent? I've spent like 2,000 yen today. I've only spent like 20 bucks, guys. Come on. You should drown the cat. It's better for everyone. Jesus Christ, Evil. No, I'm not drowning the cat. That's also like a euphemism for like... something I can't talk about on stream. But I will tell you this Chinese fortune cookie I once read. Men who buy drowned cat pay for wet pussy. Bazinga. It's almost 9 o'clock. I gotta go home. It's almost my bedtime. Where the heck did you go to eat? That wasn't... No, that was not a real fortune cookie. It was a real fake fortune cookie in Shadow Warrior. Kitty detected.
Doesn't that feel good?
I'm gonna give the kitty milk.
Here, drink up. It's good.
Even though milk isn't really good for cats. This
Seems
is...
you were hungry, huh?
This is 1999 before we knew that. It's laced with X? It's laced with what? Is the cat gonna turn into a Powerpuff Girl? Ecstasy, you buffoon. Oh. I don't know what feeding a cat ecstasy is going to accomplish. Skynite, you're being a creep. Bleep. I wish I fell asleep that easily. The joke was literally teed up for me. It was. Why does my bedroom floor sound so, like, hollow underneath? There's like bodies under this floor. Also, I want to listen to our cassette tapes we bought. I gotta know if they were worth the money. This thing has battery power. I just realized looking in the bottom left corner of the screen. But here's the thing, right? Hello, Final Fantasy VII soundtrack. It's like the Turks theme slowed down a little bit. If I cared about Final Fantasy VII, I would have recognized it. I like these three. Can I listen to this while... No. Damn it. You can't, like, listen to your cassette player and walk around. That's too bad. I'm not shutting off my bedroom light because I want to run the power bill up.
I should be grateful.
Thanks for the free money. Oh, we can fast travel. Dobuita. That's where we were last time. It's not a Walkman, it's a Stillman. It's not even... It's a Sagata Sanshiro. Mooch. Yeah. I mean, I get $10 a day, give or take. Yo, check out this cool dude.
Tatsumi-san.
Hey, what's up?
Got a minute?
Not the voice
Some
I
other
expected.
time, okay?
I see.
Expected them to have like a punk voice. Funny Bear Burger. Would you eat at a burger joint called Funny Bear Burger? Oh, and Techno Spray's here. Hey, Techno Spray. How you doing? Makes me question what is in the meat. Yo. I gotta find Tom at the hot dog stand. Here he is.
Tom.
Hey, Ryo!
Tell me about those men in the black car.
What?
Nozomi told me you had words with the guys driving the black car.
No, I don't remember.
They might have been the ones who murdered my father.
Your father?
Please try to think.
Right, man. I'll try.
Those guys in the black car, what were they like?
I saw a guy wearing this weird coat.
What kind of coat?
It was a deep green. Maybe velvet or silk. Like something Chinese.
That's Landi.
Yes, this is a Sega game.
What happened?
They almost hit one of my customers, so I gave them a piece of my mind. But that man, he gave me this glare. I ain't never seen such a cold stare, man.
Man.
Do you remember anything else?
Nope. Try asking Chinese people about Chinese.
Do you know any Chinese?
Sorry, man. But see that travel agency over there? They get some Chinese customers. I'll ask around for you too, man. Come by later.
Sure.
Dude, I want a hot dog. Also, look at that dance. And he has his own like brand T-shirt, Tom's Hot Dog. Also, I like the clown. What do you got here? Hot dog, big hot dog, spicy dog, fresh dog? What does that say? French dog? Hold on, these are easier to word if you read, if you look away, further. Tokusuka dog. Fried potato. Cola, orange juice, lemon soda, iced tea. Well, we all know that Adam loves a big hot dog. You want me to eat a corn dog in one bite? Again? Yo, look at this dude.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
This is kind of how I expected that dude with the mohawk to sound.
Who's the best person in town to ask about people from China?
People from China? What was the name of that place? You know, that Chinese restaurant at the far end.
The Ajiichi?
Yeah, that's it. I don't eat there much, but the owner, he's Chinese, I think.
That's right.
I don't have any corn dogs to eat. I'm sorry. It was an empty promise.
Kurita-san, about people from China?
I didn't want to talk to him again.
Ajiichi, wasn't it? The old anyway.
Sorry.
China. Alright, we're looking for Chinese people. Game U. What does Kurita-san mean? Kurita is his name. San is his honorific. It's like calling him Mr. Kurita. Go to China. Well, Evil... That may just happen.
Hang on. 100 yen a game.
Hell yeah. Yeah, play.
I should try it once.
Yep. I'll do 2 lives. Go to a Chinese, if you please. Thank you, Sky Knight. I know that wasn't racist, because that was a Disney quote. Yes, it was. I didn't read the controls. What are the controls? Yes, this is an old Sega game. A little bit older than, or a little bit newer than, they have another game like this where you're driving like a convertible. Outrun, yep, Outrun. I'm familiar with Outrun because I had to score 5 million points in it in Yakuza to beat a challenge. This looks really familiar. Well, it is a real game. Okay, not too fast. If I've learned anything from playing Outrun, it's, you don't want to lose time on turns. Or, from wiping out. Can I even clear the first checkpoint? We'll see. Ooh, okay. It's time to prove my skills as a gamer. So far, this is easier than Outrun. In Outrun, you had to, like, manually shift gears and, all kinds of bullshit. It's like you're really there. I'm trying to read chat during this, and it's not working out very well. But yes, these graphics are so good. It's like I'm really there. Holy shit. Three seconds. I did it. I did it. We made it to stage 3. I don't think I'm making it past stage 3, though. I'll have to fucking, like, cruise. Okay. Drive. Hey, fuck off. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I made it over 50% through the game on my first try. That's the kind of subliminal advertising the old people were worried about when I was young. What are we talking about? Was that a Marlboro sign? It kind of did look like Marlboro, that Final Fantasy monster. How do I input my initials? B. C. 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 These controls. Okay, just, yeah. Cast Bad Breath. I'm gonna cast Done Playing. Use the jukebox.
100 yen per play. I need some music.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be looking for my goddamn father's killer. And here we are listening to music. What do we got? I don't want to listen to any music I already own. What's MJQ? We can play darts and we can play Space Harrier. But no, I'm done in the arcade for now. These dudes look like they belong here. The hell are you guys playing? You definitely look like a couple of guys who would be hanging out in an arcade. These guys are only here to deal drugs to children. Hey kid, want some crack? What kind of people look like they just hang out in an arcade? People like me. I gotta find the Chinese people. Oh, we got some delinquents.
Hey, wait a minute! Hey, Hazuki, you think you can bump into me and not even apologize?
Yeah, jerk. Apologize to Enoki-san.
Well, maybe I'll just beat an apology out of you.
I don't have time for this. Get lost.
Cool voices.
That's it, your history.
Yeah!
That's it. Oh! Damn,
Fuck.
you're pretty tough.
By the way, this game invented QuickTime events. I forgot to mention that.
I don't have time to play your little games.
Punches him in the teeth.
I'm sorry.
You don't mess with me again. Got it?
All right, all right.
Ryo is kind of a bad guy, isn't he? Kind of.
Hey, are you okay? Can you get up?
Look at him just walk off. Don't fucking mess with me again, punk. Yes, that is correct. Take no spray. That's how the honorifics in Japanese work. It basically. Snack Linda. Well, I don't really want to snack Linda, so I'm not going to. I'm looking for Chinese. Okayama Heights. Yo, was that Chinese? Hold on. Is this the Chinese restaurant? Manpukuken Ramen. No, that's not Chinese. Let's ask this dude if he knows where there's any Chinese.
Ono-san.
Oh, it's you, Ryo. I heard you had a hard time.
Yeah.
Are you okay now?
Yes, I feel a lot better now.
Don't overdo it.
Thanks. Is that the stepdad? No. What do you mean the stepdad?
Excuse me.
What can I get for you, Ryo?
Do you have time now, Hattori-san?
What is it?
Who'd be the best person around here to ask about people from China?
Chinese people, eh? Well, you see that place across the way? The Ajiichi. They're Chinese people there. Like the owner?
You mean Tao-san and all. Do you know anyone else?
Besides them? Nah. None that I can think of.
I see.
Alright, we found Ajiichi. It was behind me. Ajiichi. Ah, yes. Chinese music. This is like that Tom video. Hold on. I'm sorry, I need to find this video. Tom... Play that one good C-pop song. Enter the Chinese takeaway to blaring electronica. Well, it was 86, so I doubt there would be blaring electronica. But here we go. That's what just happened when I walked into that Chinese restaurant. Also, I'm not gonna lie, that song kind of slaps. I don't know any other Chinese pop songs, I'm sorry.
Tao-san,
Yes?
are there any other Chinese people around here?
Why do you want to know about other Chinese?
Nothing, really.
Is it something to do with what happened to your father?
Yes.
Oh no. Not all Chinese people are bad.
I understand that, but the only clue I have is that
Oh
they were
yes,
Chinese.
I know the Chinese song you're talking about. Also, you know, it's funny they have
Is there anything you
English-ish
can tell me?
accents, or at least the dude
You
does.
say Chinese people around here? But there's quite a lot of them compared to before. We don't really know the newcomers.
I see.
Why don't you tell him about the 3 blades?
Oh, the 3 blades.
3 blades? What are the 3 blades?
It literally refers to 3 different blades that represent 3 different trades.
The barber, the tailor, and the cook. They all use bladed tools. The barber uses a razor. The tailor uses scissors. And the cook uses knives.
Ah, I get it.
Most of the Chinese who came to Japan were one of the 3. It doesn't cost much to set up, so you can start the business quickly. People of the 3 blades also know each other very well. It's a good idea to ask them if you're looking for information on people from China.
Who are some of the 3 blade people around here?
For the barber, visit Maeda-san. For the tailor, see Itoi-san, who's making patches now. For the cook, go and ask Mampukuken Ramen. The 3 blade people should know about other Chinese people as well.
Oh, there's also another barber shop, the Liu Barber and Hair Salon. But Liu Sun's father is in the hospital now. His family's having a hard time. The shop's been closed recently.
So, I should go and speak with Maeda-san, Itoi-san, and Manpukuken Ramen, right?
Yes.
I see. Thank you very much.
Okay, so... You mean the 3 blades refers to 3 blades? I guess we're hunting, for Chinese people some more. I had a different thought, but it slipped my mind. Alright, good night, Taker Spray. Thanks for coming by. Alright, here's Manpukuken Ramen. Which is closed. Damn it. They're only open from 5 a.m. to 4.
It's closed.
I'm gonna assume that's 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or are they open 5 p.m. to 4 a.m.? No, that wouldn't make any sense. What's the time they're open? The crippling racism evacuated your mind. I mean, this is a Japanese game. They are open 5 o'clock to 4 a.m. Alright. So, we'll come back. Let's go find somewhere else. Whoa, that guy just teleported in front of me. Did you see that? They told me a barber shop, right? There's a barber shop somewhere. When do I get a gun? Fortune teller. China shop. As in, like, fine China? Oh, you're already packing. Yeah, you're right. I got
It's closed.
I got 2 guns already. Nagai Industries. More apartments. Who would have guessed? Where's... Oh, barbershop pole. I knew I saw one somewhere. When are you guys open? Are you open right now? God damn it, nobody's open. What are you open? Okay. Shouldn't they be open then? It's almost 3 in the afternoon. Hey,
it's closed.
Let me in. Okay, that's too bad, I guess. So we have to kill time until 5 p.m. By the way, the song that was requested is this song, which is referred to on YouTube as Chinese Rickroll. And to explain what this is it is a amazing Chinese pop song that just sounds beautiful when you listen to it. I don't need to show you this, but I will let you hear it. Why am I worried? Just listen. Just open your ears for beauty. This... I am gonna show this. Wait, you just cheered 200 bits because I put this on. I just realized, Bat. I don't have a custom bits badge yet. I'm sorry. I can't listen to all of this because my ears are going to start bleeding. I was wondering when you were going to notice. I saw the kappa and got distracted by the fact that it was, like, winking at me. You are so unprepared. I know. Hold on. Let me make this funnier. Whoop. Hey. Where are we going? What am I looking for? Hold on. Where did I put it? God damn it. I was gonna put up the thing that was, like, evil IRL, and I was gonna put it on this lady. So you better have my tier 3 emote ready for me. Are you seriously gonna sub at tier 3? You realize that's like 25 bucks a month. Okay. Well, I appreciate it, Evil, but I'm afraid that my services are unsatisfactory. Our subs run out very soon, Adam. What do you... Sky Knight, you're subbed for like 4 more months. You... Okay, I can't take any more. We're only halfway through this. Don't bring my responsible prepay into this. I'm just letting you know that you are subbed. You subbed for 6 months straight. So I know your sub isn't running out anytime soon. And what do you mean responsible? It was like irresponsible. As soon as you were like, as soon as my subscription was available, you were like, bam. Subscribed with Prime. Thanks for the sub. I feel like a scrub when I get money from people who are related to me. Enjoy the emotes that you have available to you. Now. Yeah, Evil, you subbed too, and Neo subbed as well. I'm not saying you guys didn't, I'm just saying Sky Knight subbed at tier 2 for 6 months straight, which was just insane. No, I am a complete stranger.
It looks like I can practice here.
Practice what?
I'll warm up a bit.
Yes, you guys did sub right away, though. And I appreciated it very much.
I'll lose my edge if I don't practice.
This is the combat. I don't know any combos. Well, that put us a step closer to unlocking more emotes. The combat actually flows pretty smoothly, I gotta say. For a game that came out in 1999. What kind of combos?
That's enough.
No. Continue. What kind of combos do I have? Wait. No, continue. See all moves. Show me my moves. You do have combos. I did not coerce my parents to come in, and I only wanted my dad to come in. Well, and I didn't even want him to come in. I just offered... I was like, hey, if you want to watch me stream, I'll be streaming at 4. There's too many combos. What is this? Mortal Kombat? I do like the Cyclone kick. finish him. You know what we need? Also, you know what I did today, Zach? I beat Halo, Reach. Just because I was in the mood for a shooter. My first Halo game I've ever beaten alone, and the second Halo game I've ever beaten. Upper knuckle, left, X. There we go. Isn't that just an uppercut, though? No, do the hook. There we go. Just wait till we actually get into a fight and I forget all of this. Big wheel, X plus A. That turns you around when you do it. That actually is kind of useful. Twin hand waves. Yo, that one looks powerful. Alright, I'll be spamming that one to victory. Now these have bars around them. Do you, like, master these moves by using them? Yes, I wasn't happy about that. Also, I like how you type where we life. It is where we life. Alright, that's enough fun. That's enough parking lot, edge practicing, or whatever we were doing. What time is it now? It's gotta be almost time to open. I didn't cry, Evil. I was like 16. We have to kill like an hour, and then that place we need to go to will be open. So let's go play darts. And as we all know, 16-year-olds do not have tear ducts. Correct. Yeah, I'm guessing I was 16 when we went camping. It was either, yeah, no, it was either 16 or 15, but I'm pretty sure it was 16. Let's play darts. Oh, those assholes are gone. Now I can enjoy the arcade in peace and I don't have to worry about getting bullied.
One game, 100 yen.
Everything costs 100 yen here, and
I'll play it once.
I could play this for forever. Now I will use these darts to kill the owner and hijack the arcade.
All right.
Bullseye. It's awfully hard to play darts with Parkinson's. But I will I'll do my best.
All right.
By the way, I just realized we're basically doing the thing we did in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah. Evil's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the
This
high...
is it.
The high score is only 77. Well, I beat it by a long shot.
No good.
4.
I want a free game.
Oh, cool. We will we'll stream Halo. We'll stream Halo soon.
Hey, not too bad.
Man, imagine if I could get a triple 20. Nope, too soon.
No good. So close.
Yeah, if you own Dead by Daylight in any capacity, which I don't know if you do, but we play that sometimes
Last one.
with viewers. I play as Heather and I crawl around everywhere.
No good. This is the last game.
I got another game. We're just gonna keep playing darts. Time is going by the way. Time does not pause for anything in this game. Unless I do this, in which case, yeah. Please. Give me a... I missed.
Hey, not too bad.
Well, I think I beat the high score.
Yeah.
Who the fuck played this and only got 77 points? I bought the Silent Hill version, which was a little more expensive, but I wanted the Silent Hill DLC.
Alright.
But yeah, the base game is really cheap, and you don't need any of the DLC. Let's see.
Alright.
I got a triple 17, that's not too bad.
I'm number 1.
Did you hear how happy he was with himself?
Wow, man, you're pretty good. You won a prize.
Nice
Here you
voice.
go.
Wow, I want a miniature version of the game I was just playing. Wow, man, you're pretty good. I think the winter sale ended like a couple days ago. Unless you're talking about on PlayStation, in which case, yes. I have to remember, you might not be talking about the Steam winter sale. Can you even play on different consoles? Yeah, the game's cross-platform. It has its own servers, which is why it doesn't have... Well, why I would assume it doesn't have voice chat. That would be one of the reasons. Obviously another reason is to prevent players from giving themselves away. Okay, we're headed... I was trying to open up a map, by the way, and then I was like, wait a minute, this game doesn't give you a map. Because for the most part, it's pretty realistic. They even have it on Switch? Why? Why? I mean, I'm sure it's not the most demanding game. But... I'm not gonna say anything, I'm just gonna stare at her till she notices me. I don't want to scare her.
Excuse me.
Yes, what is it?
I'm looking for any members of the Three Blades.
The Three Blades? How do you know about the Three Blades?
Well, Tao-san of the Ajiichi told me about it. He suggested I could find out more here.
Is that so? My husband used to be a cook, Three Blades.
Your husband?
Yes, but I'm afraid he's passed away.
About the Three Blades?
My husband, he died a while back, but I can introduce you to two other people.
Who would that be?
Yong-san and Woo-san.
Yang-san and Woo-san?
They both work at the steel mill, but they're originally Three Blades members.
Where should I go to meet them?
I hear they go drinking together at night, so you can probably find them at a bar around here.
I'll give it a try. Thank you.
Alright. Let's go to a bar. But I'm like a kid. I'm like a little child. You guys know of any bars around here? Is this a bar? Oh, it's like a... Oh, wait, that is a bar. Alright. It says Snack Linda, but it's a bar.
Guess they're not open yet.
Oh, fuck. What time are they open? 6:30. They're almost open. Does the state of Maine even have bars? Yeah, there's one in my town. Why wouldn't Maine have bars? Sky Knight.
Nozomi.
Ryo, I'm worried about you.
Hmm?
Look, I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't get so involved.
But I just can't let this thing go.
Well, at least be careful.
I will. See you later.
By the way, do you know where I can get a gun? Sky Knight, in less than 5 minutes, I can walk to a gun store and a liquor store. I just want to share that information with you. With your family Bible and buckle hat. Keep it up, Evil, and we'll play the Bible game on Tuesday or on Sunday even. Are you going to preach at them? No. I'll buy some liquor and a gun. I also should point out that Sky Knight has quoted the Bible in chat more than I've ever quoted the Bible in my life. So... You know what I haven't done today? I haven't fed the cat today. Shit. We gotta feed the cat when we go home. That book has some doozy quotes. It does. Let's drink a cola. Go drown the cat. I'm not drowning the cat. Also, stop saying it like that, because it sounds awful. Drowning the cat sounds like squeezing the hog. Or choking the chicken, spanking the monkey. Spanky monkey is my favorite fighting stance. Alright, it's 6:30. Let's go back to the bar. Better? No, I'm not killing the kitten. Why do you want the kitten dead so badly? You're a horrible old man. This guy looks trustworthy.
Excuse me?
Hey there. You're still a minor, ain't ya? Sorry, kid, but come back when you're 20 years old, okay?
Alright. See you later.
This man looks like he might be Chinese.
Sorry, young'un. See, I'm rather tuckered out at the moment.
Well, what do you... Well, sit down. He's drunk. He just got in the bar just opened. Where are we? We're in bar... what the fuck was this place called?
Huh? Sorry.
Alright, see you.
Is this the Honeybee Inn? No. Unfortunately. He came in here, turned around and left. No! What the fuck? I'm gonna follow this guy. He's acting suspicious. Where'd he go? Where is he? How did you get drunk so fast, asshole?
Excuse me?
Sorry, young'un. See, I'm rather tuckered out at the moment.
What he meant to say is, I'm rather fucked up at the moment. Follow him. The bar just opened though. How did he... He's not drunk. He's like doing the drunken monk. If I keep following him, he's gonna turn around and kick my ass. Alright, let's check this place out. I swear, if he's like bar hopping, he's about to like head in here and get something else, get some more drinks.
Excuse me. I'm looking for two men, a Young son and a Wu son.
What? My name is Young.
And I'm Wu.
Sorry to be so abrupt, but do you know a Chinese man called Lan Di?
Lan Di? I don't know him.
Me neither.
I was told that as former members you might know about the Three Blades.
Ah, did you hear that at Manpu Kuken Ramen? Yamamoto-san remembered.
There's a mole near Yamamoto-san's mouth that is so sexy. Very nice.
That just made my skin crawl.
If she sent you, then I'll help. We were apprentice tailors as Three Blade members.
But we weren't cut out for it. Now we work at the steel mill.
Do you always intend to stay in Yokosuka?
I figure I'll work here another 5 years, then go back to China and build a house.
Is that so? Thanks.
Can we sing karaoke?
Hi, Ryo.
Akemi-san.
Who are you?
You're still a minor. Ine-san's worried, you know.
Alright.
I want to sing karaoke. Sing karaoke. It actually... Wait, it like did something. Do a thing. Why can I like use items here? Use Linda. No. Alright, fine. What did that guy tell me? I was half paying attention. I like lost track of what was going on after he made that comment about the lady. Hold on.
Hi, Ryo.
Akemi-san.
Don't say hi to me like that. It's weird.
About the...
Ah, about the 3 blades, right? Of all the 3 blade members in Dobuita, Liu-san knows Chinese people the best.
Liu-san at Liu Barber and Hair Salon used to have a tailor shop. He was our mentor.
His shop's been closed for a while, but I hear he's ready to open back up soon.
I see. Well, thank you.
Okay, now the bar maybe...
Well, if it isn't Ryo.
Leave me alone. I'm a minor, lady. I don't want to drown your cat. Take a big swig. Okay. Let me get the mic close to my throat. There you go. I should visit Liu Barber. Alright, well, we know where that is. Is it going to be open now magically because the game is ready for it to be? So what's everybody's thoughts on Shenmue so far? Closed.
It's closed.
I'll have to come back tomorrow when I... Yeah. Alright, well, let's go home. We gotta remember to feed the cat. We also gotta talk to the little girl so we can name it. Probably one of the best on the Dreamcast, yes. I feel like I'm learning stuff. Don't know if it's the right stuff, but stuff. Well, I'm expecting you to take the information you're learning from this game and base your knowledge of Japan off of it only. I want you to expect Japan to be exactly like this game. Between this game and Triple Xholic, they will never know I wasn't born there. Yep. You're a true Japanese now.
Want some food?
Don't forget to practice with your katana every day.
You can eat it all. I'll bring more again.
We're gonna play this until about 7, and then, we'll call it there. But I think what I was asking was more, are we enjoying the game? I'm enjoying the game, but I want to know how you guys, if you guys are enjoying this at all. See if you can find a happy ending. A happy ending? What do you mean, a happy ending? To the game? Yep, it's cool. Okay, Skyknight likes it. That's good enough for me. I don't care what Evil thinks. You know what I mean. I'm not gonna go look for a happy ending. I knew exactly what you meant, too. I just didn't want to say it. Training? No. No. Is there a hand parlor around here? That's the only happy ending I'm interested in. Train those hand moves. What was that anyway? Like, how am I gonna train in here? This room's like... Hold on, let me leave the room and come back in. See if I can get that menu to pop back up. I'm gonna, like, train in my mind. Oh, excuse me. Jesus. That's what that big swig gets. Alright, close the door. I gotta, like... I need the door to redeem Belch. I'm so sorry. I tried to do it, like, off mic, and I didn't have enough time to I don't have the option to train. God damn it. I guess I can only do it at nighttime. I didn't have enough time to mute the mic. It hit me like a truck.
Ine-san is always there for me.
As long as I spend less than $1,000, I will slowly build up my savings. Alright, this time I'm not going to fast travel back to Daibuita because we need to waste a little bit of time. And I need to name the cat. Don't say mute the mic, it sounds dirty. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Any, like, 3-word phrase now is gonna sound dirty.
Get ready, yes,
That kid just got hit in the fucking face.
Oops! Ah! Yo, watch out! I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yeah, but be careful when playing in the road.
Okay. Wait up, Yasuo. Wait for me.
We're children, we're children. I started it. You're the one that kept saying drown the cat, and that one really does sound dirty. Where's the kid?
You look good. I bet you remember me, don't you?
Her eyes are wide as fuck right now. Yo. Pick up the cat. This actually looks like my old cat, kind of. Oh, she's probably not outside because it's raining. Damn it. That cat is going to drown now. It's in a cardboard box, not a bucket. Yeah, you sweep the road. Good, I hope that cat does drown. Yes, it's also under something. That's true. Alright, we got a little bit of time to kill before the barber shop opens. Kill. It's really cold. Like, I mean, my heater's on, but like, it's cold out. And it's bumming me out, and it's making my knees hurt. Do a combo on that person with an umbrella. I can't just go around and beat the shit out of people.
Eddie.
Huh?
What's wrong? You look tired.
Duh, I'm studying for exams.
Oh, right.
1,000-yard
Nozomi's
stare.
been working hard, too. Maybe you should say hi to her.
Nozomi?
I think it would cheer her up if you saw her.
It doesn't have to be me.
Come on. Why is it you guys gotta be so dense? Jeez.
Okay.
Okay. I bet Nozomi has a crush on Ryo here. Okay. Ryo is a runner-up for being as thick-headed as Cloud. Yo, Tom, can I get a dog?
Tom. Hi, Ryo. Did you come up with anything about people from China?
Nope, no clue whatsoever.
I see. Did you come up with anything about the men in black suits?
Sorry, not yet.
Really?
I really like Tom's voice.
Did you come up with anything about people from China?
Nothing.
No, I want a dog.
I see.
Remember, cattails are nature's corn dogs. Oh god, it's like being in Bangor. Nothing's open till 10 o'clock. That sounds dirty. It's not. It's a joke I made during Dead by Daylight. We were playing on a map in a swamp, and there were cattails, and I said cattails are nature's corn dogs.
Nozomi.
Ryo, I'm worried about you.
Hmm?
Look, I understand how you feel, but you really shouldn't get so involved.
But I just can't let this thing go.
Well, at least be careful.
I will. See you later.
Punch het. I'd like to point out that het is a German, Russian word. No, I'm not gonna punch Nozomi. I can't punch her even if I wanted to.
You-san.
Hello.
Welcome.
How would you like your hair today?
I'm not here for a haircut. I came to ask about people from China.
And you are?
I'm Ryo Hazuki, of the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
Hazuki-san?
Darling, you saw it in the paper on that snowy day.
Ah, I understand you've gone through a lot.
I'm looking for a Chinese man who goes by the name Lan Di. Tao-san and the others of the Three Blades said that perhaps you'd know.
So, Tao-san referred you to us.
Well, I'm a second-generation Chinese, so I don't think I can be of much help.
Maybe they meant your father.
Oh, I see.
I do happen to have one of those.
He is...
My father's 80 years old.
His father's evil.
Yokohama from before the war. Maybe he knows.
He's been in hospital for the flu and was just discharged yesterday.
He's been through a lot, so we've kept it closed for a while.
Is he all right?
Oh, he's much better now.
Perhaps he's exercising in Suzume Park.
Suzume Park?
He walks once around Obuita and eats at the soba restaurant every day.
Thank you very much. I'll try there.
Alright, so soba restaurant and park. Those are our leads. There's a map around here somewhere that I can check. I didn't like that emphasis on exercising. Also, don't take compliments from evil. If evil's giving you a compliment, something's wrong. Where's this park they were talking about? Over there. Okay. Past Jackets Jupiters. Where's the... I know where that is. Okay, that's near the game place. Why don't you learn how to... I did learn how to attack people. You can't attack people on demand, like, whenever you want in this game. Not even Yakuza lets you do that. Okay, that is not where I was going. This is where I'm going. Here we go. Are you the dude I'm looking for? You don't look like you're exercising.
Are you Ryu-san?
Yes, I am. And you?
My name is Ryo Hazuki, from the Hazuki Dojo in Yamanose.
I should have kept that evil IRL loaded up.
I've heard what happened to your father. My condolences. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Chinese man who calls himself Lan Di. Three Blades members like Aji Ichi's Tao-san suggested that perhaps you might know.
Ah, You know of the three blades?
I know it refers to the three professions, barbers, cooks, and tailors.
That it does. Did you know that the proud elite of these professions were also imperial bodyguards, protecting emperors from assassinations with their razors, knives, and scissors?
This guy's like when I do an old man voice. No, I wasn't.
About Landy.
I gather by his name that he is most likely a member of a Chinese black market cartel, or perhaps even the Chinese mafia.
Would they be here in Yokosuka?
They have developed a base in the harbor to bypass customs and expand their activities. Try asking some of the sailors in the vicinity. They're bound to know more.
Sailors? I'll look for some. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Judging by his name, he's a criminal. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. I'm back. I can see what you guys are typing. Alright, that dude told us to go find some sailors. Evil, you're probably an expert in this field. How do we find sailors? I love how he wrote it in his journal. Must find sailors. Wow, that's what the dial did. What did the dial do? Turn the game back on? I don't know, Adam. Try the blue oyster bar. Is that something dirty? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, up goes first page, down goes last page. Cool. Apparently everything I say is suddenly dirty. Well, at this point it's just become a joke. But that one thing you said about drowning the cat, yeah, that's what started it all. I keep trying to open a map and this game doesn't have one. I mean, it does, but not one that you can carry around with you. Please tell me you got that reference. Let's see if Skynet got the reference. Maybe this guy knows where sailors hang out.
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
Do you know any place where sailors might hang out around here?
Sailors? There should be a lot of them in the bars around here at night.
Bars. Thank you.
Bars. It was from Police Academy. Colonel, you dropped some mad bars. I've never seen it. Yeah, all Skynight's seen from Police Academy is the one clip I showed where the dude is like, "Oh my god, you're a robot!" Can we not talk about popular primary color waffles in the chat, please? Everything in the chat has become dirty. You know what this voice acting reminds me of now that I think about it? Fatal Frame. This is Fatal Frame quality. There are more ropes now. I was going to Kung Pao. Yeah, but Kung Pao is like intentionally bad. It's not like...
Ain't got time for punk kids. Get out of here.
Ain't got time for punk kids. Alright, well I guess I'm not going that way. I don't know who that jackass is. None of the bars are gonna be open yet. So, we got time to kill again. Let's go see if the little girl's hanging out with the cat. I thought this dude over here, I thought he was like butt-ass naked for a second because of the color of his suit. Yeah, he did just take that. He doesn't start fights unless he has to. Actually, I think Rio doesn't start fights. I think he just defends himself. I've dropped my phone twice since we started the stream today. I'm putting it in my pocket. Are you a Butterfingers? No, I'm not a candy bar. There she is. Alright, I came up with a name. No. Not the cat. Also, I like this music. It sounds very,
Hi, Megumi.
Hi, Adele.
investigative.
Do you think the kitty going to get all better?
I'm sure she's going to be fine.
I think so too.
I think the kitty's shadow is broken.
Have you named her yet?
Not yet. Do you have any ideas?
Let me see.
Mimi, Sasuke, Chibi, Tama. We're going with Mimi.
How about Mimi?
Oh, I get it. 'Cause her ears are so cute.
Uh-huh.
Mimi.
Adam Jig23. Well, unfortunately, Evil, I couldn't input a custom name, so I'm sorry. What does that say? Yano... what? Yamanose Apartments. Oh. Some of this music makes me feel like I'm, like, watching an episode of Scooby-Doo. By the way, this game originally took 2 discs to play, so you guys know what that means. Actually, was it 2 discs or more than that? Hold on, let me check how many discs this game takes originally. Shenmue discs. How many discs are there? Three discs long. This game is 3 discs long. Discs are a myth. I know, we've been playing Xenogears for 50-something hours. We haven't gotten to Disc 2 yet. And this game's got 3 discs. Although it's mostly because it's fully voice acted. It is 1 o'clock now. What are we gonna do until, like, 7 o'clock? We're gonna go play Space Harrier. We're gonna play Space Harrier for 6 hours straight. Try your luck on gotchas. I could actually. There's gotchas right here. What we got here? We got bootleg Captain Falcon and some Virtua Fighter characters.
I love these. Maybe just one.
Who'd I get?
I know this.
I don't. I don't know.
Maybe I should get another. Nah, not today.
I'll go with the bootleg ones. I see Nights into Dreams. That's the only one I recognize over here. Oh wait, no. I see the ship from
each.
Twin B, or whatever that game was called.
Maybe just one. Hey, what's this?
Yeah, and how is it, like, held together? What the hell is this? Wasting more of Grandma's retirement? Robo.
I should try again.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. It's so cool. Rubber. That didn't look like a rubber.
I should try again.
Stop being dirty? Well, I can't help it. No, I got this guy again.
Again?
It's like a bootleg Simpsons character.
I should try again.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering,
Hey,
Sky Knight.
what's this?
It's the character from Nights into Dreams. That's all I know. Nights 1. Why is the I lowercase?
I should try again. Oh.
Cool, it's a D&D dice with no numbers.
I should try again. Hey, what's this?
I know this one too. I don't know his name, but I know him. Rystar. That's him.
I should try again.
No, no more. We can't do any more.
Nah, not today.
Alright, let's do a game of Space Harrier.
Space Harrier, 100 yen a game. Guess I'll try it.
I hate Space Harrier. I'm just gonna say it right now. I hate the way it looks.
Welcome to the panel. Get ready.
Play the boxing game? Alright, I will. Let's see how far I can get in Space Harrier first. I love that we're on this stream watching a guy play a game about a guy playing a game. Yes. Evil. This is Inception. And if I wasn't playing Space Harrier right now, I'd load up the stream and I would say Inception. And then loop myself saying Inception. And then I'd say Inception again until it was just me saying Inception. Yeah, blow up nature. Fuck nature. This is a Tuhu. I should play some Tuhu music real quick. That movie was so stupid. What movie? Inception? The Dream movie? I need like a good upload of this. Inception, you buffoon. Hold on, I gotta mute the game's audio. Mixer, where's my audio mixer? Volume mixer. That was like audio vomit for a second there. Now I have more motivation to play this game. Inception taught you that, but is it even true? That's what I want to know. I'm not a what do you mean I'm more of a chimp? Also, hold on, I gotta spank the dragon real quick. I got him. It looks like you're shooting the dragon. Yeah. You know, with Touhou music, I do like the game a little more. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. No, not the Muay Thai heads. Like, bootleg Muay Thai heads. You know what else would be very fitting? Since we're doing our own music, since this game's music is, you know, such quality. Remember, I have to play this game for 6 hours so we can go to the bar afterwards. I guess this is the second boss. Boss. Never mind. Oh, it was. Okay. Welcome to Stage 3 ASMR. Timing on the music cutting out? Why the fuck did the music cut out? I'm on my last life. I should have put more quarters in. I'll never get the high score. Game over. Very hard to move the cursor. There we go. What is my tier 3 emote going to be? I don't know. What do you want it to be? I had a hard enough time making a tier 2 emote. A drowning cat. No.
One game, 100 yen.
We're almost there. We'll play some Hang On. Let's
I
see.
should try it once.
Let's see if I can get past my last score. I want it to represent a limit break. How would I do that better than I did with the limit break icon on the channel points? Give me a good idea and I'll do it, but I don't know how I would make it represent a limit break. Figure it out. Hold on, I gotta do one more thing. I gotta do one more audio joke here, since we're playing a racing game. Alright, I'll try to figure something out. I can't do animated emotes yet, but eventually. Is Adam the Hulk? I wish. Yeah, I'm all about fitness. Fitness. Corn dog in your mouth. Got him. You guys want to do a fitness stream? Because I could play, we could do, what was that Switch fitness game? Ring Fit. Yeah, we could do Ring Fit. We could do a Ring Fit stream. You motherfucker. I'm gonna kill that guy. It's a different Sega game. You're right. But they all look the same. Segata Sanchiro. Cut that one close. No! Alright, I gotta try again. I gotta try again. It's almost 7 o'clock, but I gotta try again. Redeems, Adam wins. Yeah, that's a good redeem. D. I finally figured out the controls for inputting your initials on there. You use the triggers. Now it makes sense. Adam lost, but at least he got his revenge. Name of the game. Why did my redeem not work? Name of what game? Hang on? Oh, revenge. I'm slow today, guys. I'm sorry. Alright, we gotta cruise on the first stage so we can have as much time as possible. I'm just gonna put my foot down all the way on the pedal and hold it there. Lead foot. So far, this is working out well, actually. Okay, alright. I had to slow down a little bit there. There we go. We get to start stage 2 with 72 seconds. Come on. Jungle Fever. Yeah. Autoplay is taking the wheel at the moment. Much like Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Thank you. I need my go-go boots for this song. You want to borrow mine? How did I make it to stage 3 on my first try, and now I can't do it again? I'm gonna cry. Never mind, I did it. No! And he fucking died. You may push them through the internet anytime. I can show you where I bought them. Spoiler, I bought them on Amazon. Can you put on the face cam when you cry? Yeah, but I'll turn it on after I put the eye drops in. Just trying to imagine me crying on stream. My eyes are so dry right now I couldn't cry if I, like... You could shoot me in the leg and I wouldn't be able to cry. Alright, I need a Eurobeat song that'll get me through this game. I don't know if I'll be able to play this one. Hold on. Yeah, I guess so. Yes. Yeah. I don't think he'll make it to every stream. We're not going to listen to this one. I'm scared of the copyright information on this one, but we could listen to Disco Vision.
Welcome to the world of MCA Discovision. To begin playback of a disc, turn the player power on, place the disc on the spindle. Use the play button to start.
Not quite Eurobeat, but I'll take it.
Discovision that you be the boss.
Imagine if I could play this without the other, you know, motorcyclists getting in my way.
Most persons find it more convenient. Gently pull up as you press down on the center shaft with your thumb. You'll hear a click. Simply plug one jack into this outlet. How about that? Pretty easy, isn't it? This red light comes on. Simply press stop.
I cannot tell you guys how hard I'm trying right now to play this game, and I don't even know why. But I'm putting more effort into this than I think I've put into a video game in the last, like, 3 years of my life.
Now, after I stop the action, you're going to practice using these buttons. The Discovision player gives you many special capabilities. Stop, play, slow, forward and reverse.
Yeah, the stream does have an official Discord server, which it's gonna go live tonight. I was supposed to yesterday, but I completely forgot.
Now you enter the number just like dialing a push-button telephone. 2, 6, 3.
You told them about your YouTube? Yes, the YouTube is linked in the description of the Twitch.
By the way, notice that the sound cuts off when you're running at anything other than normal speed.
Come on. Come on. I'm not gonna have enough time. There's never enough time. Get out of my fucking way!
One single frame of picture is now held on the screen for as long as you want.
And game over.
Take as much time as you want, you're in control.
How close was I? Oh my god! I was so close!
Now here's step forward.
I just skipped past A on accident. My new name will be... Dick.
You found me again. Welcome back.
Alright. Alright, it's time to go to the bar. Well, actually, wait. Real quick, we'll do the boxing one. I said I would do the boxing one. We do have a little bit of time to kill.
QTE title. 1 game, 100 yen.
This is basically... This is designed to help you train for the QuickTime events. Because, like I said, this game invented QuickTime events.
I'll try it.
See how I do. I forgot that I was already subscribed. Yeah, you came to tell me when you subscribed. Yeah. Are you? Yeah. You came and told me when you were already subscribed to the YouTube. Unless you're talking about to the Twitch, which I don't know how you would forget. Yo, 1-2. Come on, lightweight, baby. Yo, hey Neo, welcome. Welcome to the stream. No, this isn't Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, this is Shenmue. Don't say it like that, Sky Knight. It really hasn't been that much racism. It's just been a little funny. Wrong button. You suck, but I got the high score. Now give me a mini version.
I'm waiting for a real challenge.
Well, I'm sorry that you had a rough couple days of work, but
excuse me.
What?
I'm glad you made it tonight. Aren't you supposed to give me a prize? I got the high score.
What is it?
I'm looking for sailors. Do you know anywhere they might hang out?
Let's see. I see them around, but I don't know where they hang out.
I see.
I could voice act half of this game by myself. Just like I have been with Xenogears. Have you tried the sea? Well, I wouldn't know which way to go to get to the sea from here. But I'm gonna try that alley where that dude yelled at me. Again, real quick. By the way, another fucking drunk-ass dude. Yo, we got a couple of Americans.
Get out of my way.
What? Go home! Oh, hey, you! Ooh.
Didn't get ganked today. What does that mean? What did I just say? Oh, this is a bar, by the way. Probably where I need to be, considering the intra.
There you go. Milk's perfect for a schoolboy, I'd say.
Yeah, is that what's in that cup?
Are those guys sailors?
Maybe.
I'm looking for sailors who work with Chinese ships.
What are you, some kind of TV detective or something?
Back off.
Yo, look at this guy's cool hat.
Punk.
Hey, it's like my hat.
Some of this?
Oh, I missed. I was too busy looking at his hat. It's okay, I got you the second time.
You stupid!
The animations are really good for Dreamcast.
You put on quite a show, boy.
I'm looking for info about a Chinese cartel.
I'll tell you.
What?
In return, you don't show your face here again.
Okay.
Look for a guy named Charlie.
Charlie?
He deals in smuggled goods. He's well known in the underworld. He should know about the Chinese cartel.
Where is he?
He loves his hog. Try asking at the motorcycle shop nearby.
What's he look like?
He always wears shades and a black leather jacket. And he's got a tattoo on his arm.
A tattoo on his arm?
Enough talk. Now get out.
Cue the Always Sunny intro. Charlie gets ganked. Charlie! I saw a dude with a black leather jacket and sunglasses. He was hanging out at the arcade. All of the places are closing though, so we're probably gonna have to come back tomorrow. Alright, fine. Let's buy something for the cat and head home. Is there anything here the cat would like? Milk. Or, ooh, sliced fish.
Yo, may I help you?
This. I could eat that right out of the package. That's not a joke.
Come again, yo.
Sliced fish or 3 sticks of Big League Chew. Yeah, it was kind of hard to tell. Oh yeah, we should save. It's been a little while. Guys, I'm getting pretty hungry. We need to, like, that fish just made me hungry. I'm gonna have some bacon mac and cheese. I love Big League Chew. I bet you do. Also, I can't feed the sliced fish to the cat. Then why did I buy it? I guess you're getting... Wait. Maybe I'm not standing close enough to the cat. How do I gotta feed the cat. The cat is sleeping. Wake the fuck up. We have a city to drown.
You're still so tiny.
Alright, I guess I'll feed the cat tomorrow. You know what this game is? This game is a slice of life anime as a video game. That's what this game is. Alright, let's see if I can do, like, my mind training. Did they ever explain why there's a shrine to Michael Jackson in your house? Evil. That is my dad's shrine, because he's dead. Training. Let's see what this is. Let's train our hand moves. Tiger Knuckle will be focused from now on? Oh, so that has to do with, like, gaining experience points. I gotcha. So you do level up your attacks. Do you want to do karate in the garage? Why would I do karate in the garage when I have a dojo behind my house? Alright, we gotta go find Charlie. That was a line from Step Brothers. You know, I've never seen Step Brothers.
Ine-san is always there for me.
Is it against your religion or something? No, but... maybe we'll watch it during a movie night.
Fukusan. Practicing the move named Pit Blow.
For my first 3 years here, Sensei had me practice only the basics.
One must know the fundamentals to reveal the essence. As my father used to say.
Yes, but Sensei is no longer here to teach me. He's gone, and I still have so many bad habits. Say, Ryo-san! Would you mind showing me the right way to do it?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Okay, I'll go first. Take a look at my form, and let me know what's wrong. As I take one step forward, I tense my arm, then strike. Ouch! Oh.
Fukusan.
I'm okay. Ryo-san, can you show me how to do it right?
Sure, but I'm not as good as father was.
First try, baby!
That's great! Your moves are so smooth and powerful. Completely different from mine.
My father and I trained for a long time.
Sensei always told me that this was the most important basic technique. So, would you like to practice some more?
Can we, like, spar?
Sure. This is a good time to practice.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Nailed it. Dude, I'm a pro at Pit Blow. Okay, I'm done practicing. Ryo kills delinquents in alleys for fun. I'm pretty sure he didn't kill anybody.
I did too many moves.
Shall we continue?
Nah, I've got it mastered.
No, that's enough.
Really?
I witnessed a massacre in a bar. That's what I witnessed.
Well, if you ever feel like sparring, just ask. I'll be here.
Thanks, Fukusan.
Thanks, fuck you, son. I didn't steal that joke. I wrote that joke myself. Sky Knight, I don't even know if I want to know what you're referencing.
Fukusan, do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie? No, don't know him. Who is he?
I think he's somehow connected with those men in the black suits.
The black suits?
He has a tattoo on his arm, too.
What? Really?
Do you know anything else about it?
No, I don't.
I see.
I was hoping we could, like, fight. We're gonna spend the whole first stream of this game not fighting. Well, I mean, quick time event fights, but, like, no actual fights. My fists are thirsty for violence. Violencia. No, Travis Grady's fists were thirsty for justice. How do I feed the cat? Let me feed the cat. Is it still sleeping somehow?
How are you doing?
Wake the fuck up.
Doesn't that feel good?
What did you do to my cat?
Hi, Megumi.
Hiya, Doll. Yo, look! Kitty's sleeping!
I'll bet she's full.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I'm glad you got Fatal Frame from this as well, Neo. This is if you don't know, Shenmue is a game from 1999. This predates the GameCube and the PS2. It's a very impressive game for the time. Also, that means this game and I are the same age. Well, I'm only a little bit older than this game.
Stop it!
Who do you think you are?
That's Nozomi's voice.
No, leave Nozomi alone.
Well, aren't we brave? You must not know who we are, eh?
I don't care who you think you are. You can't threaten little kids.
So you think you're pretty tough, eh?
It's these two
This little brat just
dipshits.
hit my pal in the face with that toy!
So we're gonna teach him a lesson.
Can't you just leave him alone? He's just a kid.
Hey, you're kinda cute, babe. Wouldn't you like to party with us?
Get away from
Don't
me.
fight it, babe. We'll be gentle.
Don't you dare lay a finger on me.
This'll be fun.
Nozomi!
Ryo!
What? Are you looking for a fight?
Anytime.
Were you?
Oh shit, I think it is fight time. Like actual fight time. Yeah, don't even try me. You guys wouldn't believe the shit I've learned. Ow, fuck. You're hitting the wrong people. I'm not. Yeah, tornado kick. I don't know if there's a block button. I should have checked. Oh, get thrown. Now stomp on him like Yakuza. These are not the good guys. These guys are about to... You know what? These guys are gonna get ganked.
Both of you, stay away from her, understood?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna introduce
Thank
a
you,
new redeem called Gankum.
Thanks, Dio.
Nozomi, you've got to be more careful.
They were going to hurt him.
I know, but you can't reason with those guys.
But... Okay.
She was gonna say, I just did what you would have done. What year did this release again?
Hi.
1999.
How's it going?
What's wrong?
Same year I released.
I'm so thirsty. I want a drink, but I don't have any change.
I'll buy you a drink.
I'll buy you one. What do you want?
You're really nice. Thanks. What kind of drink do you recommend?
Let's see.
Orange soda.
Here.
Thanks a lot. You've made my day.
Is the restaurant busy?
A little. You should come by again and try Tao-san's special.
Yes. Please give my regards to Tao-san.
Sure thing. I'll say hi for you. Okay, I've got to go. Got things to do.
Okay, see you.
Thanks again.
See, Ryo is not always like a mean. He's not a mean guy. He's just a mean guy to people who piss him off. Alright, I'm gonna go check the arcade first because... Well, I had the option to not buy him something. I hope he gets his ass kicked. Why? That guy was nice to us. Wait, the arcade's not... Oh, yeah, it is. It's late enough. We spent enough time fighting and stuff. Alright, this guy's gotta be Charlie. Leather jacket, sunglasses.
What
Tattoo.
do you want?
I want to ask you something.
So, you think you got what it takes to fight me, huh? Why, you ain't nothing but some punk-ass schoolboy.
What? He's got like Native American tattoos on him. No. No, don't look at the Space Harrier poster. I'm gonna like piss off this guy too.
What do you want?
I need to ask you something.
I got nothing to say to you. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? You frontin' with me?
I thought he's...
I've got a question for you.
I told you, forget it. Kiss off, twit.
For a second I thought he said, "You fucking with me?" They're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! They're playing like Mahjong. I gotta wait for them to leave or something. Or is there another dude in a leather jacket with sunglasses? Maybe I should ask the dude behind the counter.
Excuse me?
What?
I'm looking for someone. Do you know of a guy named Charlie?
Charlie? Ah, don't know him.
I see. Do you know anyone who might know this Charlie guy?
Nah, can't think of anyone.
I see.
Fine, maybe that isn't Charlie. I'm gonna go ask the old man at the motorcycle. Did you check the motorcycle shop? Was I supposed to... they mentioned the motorcycle shop, right? Charlie Sheen is in this game. No, but Charlie Sheen is in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I seemed to recall something about motorcycles.
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
Do you know a guy named Charlie?
Charlie?
You know him?
He's such a poser. Thinks riding a hog makes him look cool, but it don't. He ain't a real biker.
Do you know where he lives?
No idea. He only stops by sometimes. Oh yeah, go to Tsuruoka's place.
You mean Tsuruoka-san at the jacket shop?
I heard Charlie goes there sometimes.
Thank you.
Alright, off to the jacket shop. Plot twist, he's Charlie. But we know him. Don't forget, Charlie Day is voice acting Luigi in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Where's the jacket shop? I'm pretty sure it's this way. This game is just the world's longest fetch quest. Have you ever played a game where you, like, investigate anything ever? You go around and you talk to people and you follow leads. Turn around. You passed it. Well, this is the military shop. Or did I pass it again? This isn't the jacket shop. This is like the military surplus store.
Kurita-san.
Yo, how are ya?
Talking about this place.
Itoi-san.
Yes.
Do you know a man named Charlie?
Charlie? Charlie? I know Charlie Chaplin, but he's no longer with us. I assume you mean someone local?
Yes, someone alive and from around here. He has a tattoo.
I have no idea.
I see.
Go right when you leave here and go slow. Alright, I'm going right. It's so easy sometimes for me to act like an idiot whenever Evil's telling me to do something. You talk about this place?
Excuse me? Hey! I'm looking for a guy named Charlie. Charlie? What's he like? He always wears a black leather jacket and sunglasses. Has a tattoo on his arm.
Ah.
You know him?
There's this guy who's always whining about our jackets. Like he knows what he's talking about. Always showing off his tattoo.
I see. About that guy with the tattoo?
Yeah, he came by 4 or 5 days ago. Ugly as the worst sin. Always showing off his tattoo. What a loser.
Know where I can find him?
That was a sentence.
Nah, I wouldn't know, and don't care. Sorry I can't be of more help.
I see.
You know what? We gotta have to just go to all the jacket shops, I guess. There's one more jacket shop. It's called, like, Dragon Jacket or something like that. Jack the Dragon. Ugly as the worst sin. Here we go. Water Dragon. That's what it's called.
Excuse me.
Hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
What's he like?
He wears sunglasses, a black leather jacket, and has a tattoo also.
I don't know him.
I see.
Alright. That's Charlie? I don't think that was Charlie. Are there any other jacket shops? Ask Tsuruoka-san. We're looking for Tsuruoka-san at one of the jacket shops, but it doesn't tell us which jacket shop. Maybe the cat knows? I doubt the cat knows. Yo, Bob's Pizza. Hold on. Oh, they're closed. Never mind. Time for a walkthrough. I'm not gonna open up a walkthrough because I don't know where one jacket shop is. We made it this far without help. I think we can get through this. Besides, I'm a gamer. I don't use walkthroughs.
Excuse me.
Huh?
That guy with the tattoo on his arm?
He was here. He came around 7 p.m. 4 or 5 days ago. Probably on his way to some bar. No intention of buying anything.
I see.
Dropping frames. Am I dropping frames? I have dropped a total of 0.1% of the frames. So I may have dropped frames for a second, but I'm not anymore. You're good now? Okay. 7 p.m. Why does everything happen at 7 p.m.? But you won't be able to submit this for a world record attempt. Why do you say that every time frames get... Oh, wait. I get it. Haha. Frame perfect inputs and all that. I finally get that joke. Seen at Jupiter's Jackets at 7-ish. Maybe a 100% though. Yeah, guys, welcome to my world record 100% Shenmue playthrough. This is my first time playing this game, and I'm gonna 100% it at a world record pace. I wish I could, like, smoke crack or something and make time go by a little quicker. You're doing great. Thank you. We gotta find something to do until 7 p.m.
It looks like I can practice here.
We'll do a little.
I'll warm up a bit.
We'll do a little bit of practicing. Kind of want to clip that without context. Go for it.
Okay, let's go.
So every time I use Tiger Knuckle, is it just leveling up? Because a smart use of my time would actually be leveling up my moves. We're gonna see. It is leveling up. Hold on. Holy shit. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna become so strong, no one will be able to fuck with us.
That's enough.
Real training. Yeah. I'm gonna be the next Bruce Lee. I am kind of unintentionally doing it to the rhythm. Wow, apparently you can go all the way to the right. For now, let's work on Pit Blow. You know, I gotta stream Rhythm Heaven someday. Alright, now the next theme we're gonna play. Can I get a louder version? This is kind of quiet. There we go. This is the Punch-Out fight theme. Your attacks level up very slowly. I do know there's some sort of data transfer between the first game and the second one. So, I feel like this will be worth it. That and we need to kill time, and we're right near the area we need to be. You know, I never played the Wii remake, although I always wanted to. It is available digitally on the Wii U, I should just buy it. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. Also, I should point out, Ryo hasn't eaten at, like, once since we started this game. I just mastered a new move. Wonder if there's a way to train faster some of these. Well, probably actually fighting somebody is a good way to train these. Oh yeah, it probably did. I mean, again, they are both Sega games. Sega. All right, that's I can't train anymore. I'm sorry. There's not enough
That's
happening.
enough.
Yeah. No. I meant to quit. Fine. We'll... Alright. Quit. Quit. Let me be done. I'm done. It actually did. Yeah. Okay. Do the thing. Do the thing where it's like, hey, you want to quit? Thank you. I selected quit. Okay. Alright, let's see. I keep in mind, Yakuza, the original, is a PS2 game that came out not long after this. Yo, are you Charlie?
What do you want?
I want to ask you something.
Hey, you got a death wish or something? Go on, kiss off, punk.
I'll cave your skull in. Hey, maybe I can beat these guys up.
Hey.
Oh, Hazuki!
Did you hear how nervous he was? What are you guys doing? What, are you coming back here to smoke? Oh, they want to squat.
Enoki.
What?
I have something to ask you.
What?
Same sample of him saying what, used twice in a row. That was amazing. What? What? Say what again?
QTE title. One game, 100 yen.
Come on, fighter!
Where's my super suit?
I should try it once.
Also, I said we were gonna play this until 7. It's already past 7. But, I'm gonna finish this day in the game, and then we'll save. Fuck.
Final try! Ready, go!
This time I do suck.
You suck!
What's the other one? Hold on, what's the other QTE?
Hey, kid! Go practice!
I'm sorry, my arms are just tired.
Excite QTE. One play, 100 yen. I'll try it once.
Look at how huge those fucking buttons are. I like how the game that invented QTEs includes a couple of ways to practice QTEs. Oh, this one has you do directions, too. We're getting all the training. Yeah, that's another thing this and Yakuza both have in common, is the amount of stuff you can do on the side. Like, for example, Yakuza has Space Harrier and Hang On. As well.
Darn.
Fuck. You know, it's funny that you mentioned the classic Sega games. Or, yeah, Japan in the 80s. But some of the newer games, like Judgment, which is a Yakuza spin-off that takes place in 2020. You can go to the arcade and play, play Virtua Fighter, like, 5. Like, the full game. Which is a PS3 game. Yep, the whole ass game is in one of the arcades in Judgment. Just playable. Yeah, I've played Like a Dragon. I haven't gone to all the arcades yet, though, so I haven't seen all of the, all of what's available in Like a Dragon. Like a Dragon is really good, though. And I'm gonna be doing Like a Dragon on RPG Monday someday, because Like a Dragon is an RPG. Not only is it an RPG, but it's a turn-based RPG. Yakuza Like a Dragon is basically Earthbound. If you think about it. How long am I gonna survive? That long. I like his little smile. He was so proud of himself.
You're pretty good.
It's not a big deal.
I don't get a mini version of that? Rip off. Alright, it's almost 7. He smiles. He smiled a little bit. Here's Grandpa on his way to go get plastered. Alright, we're gonna wait here. It's a stakeout, boys. But yeah, Zach, I'll send you a invite to the Discord after the stream. There's a few text channels and some voice channels, and just it's basically where I post when we're going to be going live. And then evil bitches about me being late. Alright. It's almost 6:30. God, time sure does move slow when you're waiting for it. Can I go to Bob's Pizza real quick? Is Bob's Pizza open? I sure could go for some pizza. Hell yeah. Now, I know this character because of a meme. But anyone want to guess what this character's name is? I can't fucking believe that the first guess was correct.
Mario.
Welcome. Oh, it's Yurio. Pizza margarita. It's Nozomi's favorite. I make it a tasty one, huh?
Maybe next time.
That's too bad, huh?
Do you think it's a little on the nose that Sega has an Italian character in their game called Mario? Mario, can you teach me some Italian?
Mario.
Welcome. Oh, it's Yurio. Fiore pizza. Fire, huh? The taste of amore. I'll make it right away.
Maybe later.
That's too bad, huh?
See you later.
Ciao.
Teach me Italian. I want to learn Italian. Dude, I'd eat up Bob's Pizza. Especially if this music was playing in the background the whole time. Yes, the game equally is racist towards everyone. I wanted Mario to teach me some Italian. That's the meme I saw on YouTube. Somehow you can get Rio to ask Mario to teach him Italian, and he will teach you some Italian words. Keep in mind, Italy and Japan were allies. They were 2/3 of the Axis powers. Yo, here's this dickhead.
Yo, pal! What's up?
Hey, I know you.
Nah, let me apologize for before.
What?
What?
You know, you're a good fighter. I was impressed.
So? I'm looking for a guy named Charlie.
Charlie? Yeah, he's a friend of mine.
Really?
Yeah, you don't trust people, do ya? Come on, I'll take you to meet him.
It's better than Resident Evil 1's acting.
We got ya! Come on, tough guy! Show us what you got!
Okay, that was a cheap shot, but also you're all going to die. You guys were easier than the two dudes I had to fight earlier. Maybe it was just Guile's theme. And then Rio broke his arm.
So, do you know Charlie?
I don't know any Charlie.
Where'd you get the tattoo?
Okinawa.
It's like a cheesy Hong Kong Fu movie. I told you.
I'm not lying, but there's a tattoo parlor in Yokosuka too. A friend told me about it.
Where's the tattoo parlor?
I don't know. You've got to believe me.
Those guys just got beat up by Jackie Chan. So now what? Tattoo parlor locate. So we're looking for a tattoo parlor now. Great. Well, time to start asking people if they know where I can get a tattoo. I'm gonna head to the area with the bars, because it seems like the most likely area. I'm gonna ask this guy.
Ono-san.
Hey, Ryo!
Do you know of any tattoo parlors around here?
Tat? Oh, right, tattoos. I heard there was a shop like that around here.
Really? Do you know where it is?
No idea. Oh, I know some of the bikers who come here sometimes have tattoos on their arms. Why don't you ask them?
Where can I find them?
I see them a lot in the arcade.
The arcade? Thanks.
Now I have to go talk to the assholes in the arcade. Okay, alright. Well, you know what? Let's go home and save. We managed to get 2 fighting parts in this first stream. I'm happy. Well, I'm glad one of us is. Evil, you're still here, so that must say something. If you're still here and bored, I don't know why. I'm a paying customer. I know. But what will become of the bikers and how will protagonists deal with this situation? Find out next time on Adam Punches Air. Yep. The cat's awake, which means we can feed it again. Eat the fish strips.
Here, eat it. It's tasty.
And then go into another food coma.
You don't have to gulp it down.
Alright, I've done my civic duty. Well, I'd say that was a pretty good first stream of the game, though. We didn't get too lost. We made pretty decent progress, I'd say, on our investigation. We played some arcade games. We blew through Grandma's money. Bought a bunch of toys. Yes, I'm glad you guys came by today. It was fun. You usually had a good sense of what to do and where to go, and only lost a few thousand yen to gacha games. Yep. I had fun except for Adam's poor play. What do you mean my poor play? I'm playing this game for the first time. I mean, yeah, I played the beginning of it a little bit, but, like, this is my first actual play of this game, and you're saying I'm playing poorly? I call it shenanigans on that. Oh, is that an excuse? Yeah, I got your excuse right here. I don't have anything else to say to that, it just sounded good. If I had the camera on, I would have done some, like, I would have, like, flexed my muscle or something. Alright, we're all saved. Thanks to everybody who came by tonight. I appreciate it very much, that was fun. When did you get a muscle? Well, you know what? When we do the exercise stream, I'll get a muscle. One muscle. We will be back with Xenogears on Monday. And we will do more of this next Saturday. Also, Tuesday night we'll be doing a rhythm game. Will you eat the one muscle on stream? I've never eaten a muscle, and I don't think they look that appetizing. But yes. Alright. I'm gonna close the stream now. Good night, everybody. I hope you had, I hope you have a good one. And I hope you have a good day tomorrow. I mean, I'll see you guys on the server anyway, so... Where's my end screen?